Hey guys, it's your boy Sushi here with another Etheria restart video. So if you guys tuned into the stream last night, it was amazing. First and foremost, I just want to thank you guys for the amazing support over the last few months. I don't know what to say, man. You guys have been amazing. Um, we had like almost 200 viewers. We literally had 199 viewers across both Twitch and YouTube last night. Like holy shit, guys. Thank you so much. Happy holidays. This you guys have made my holidays like unbelievably amazing. Thank you so much. I'm still a little bit sick, but almost done with that. No problem. Anyway, let's just get straight into actually wait, no, before that. So we're actually almost at 1,200 subscribers and yeah, so at 1,200 subscribers, I'm going to give away 3 monthly passes on New Year's. I was only planning on giving out two, and yeah, so I'm gonna give away three if we can hit 1,200. Just about 50 more guys. It's gonna be really hype. Okay, so now let's get into the video. So you guys know the new characters came out right here. Yeah, if you guys notice, I have zero summons. My summons didn't go that well. I got two copies of Senyu. I didn't even summon for Palin, right? So I went all in on Senyu because she is amazing, as you guys can tell from the title or the thumbnail, right? So we're going to talk about her right now. So I'm going to share my current build with her that I used yesterday in RTA. We played quite a lot of RTA. Who cares if I lost points and stuff like that? It didn't matter, right? But where is she right now? So we tested her damage and all that stuff, okay? Just a quick note. Mine is P1 555. Okay, I said fuck it, all in on her. P1. I was trying to get her P2 for this extra bit of crit rate, but I didn't get it. And I'm just gonna wait for Ember Trek to reset and stuff like that, and maybe I'll post some more just to get one more copy of her, because I'm 40 pity in right now. But anyway, I'm gonna share with you guys my current build on her, okay? So that, and that. Okay. She's actually amazing, and you guys will see in the gameplay as well in the replays I'm gonna show. So we were testing White Fang and Revelation, right? So if you guys are gonna be using her for as a damage dealer, Revelation does way more damage than White Fang. We tested it all out and everything. So you give up a little speed, right? But I think the biggest thing about her that makes her so strong is definitely her immunity. I won some games, which you guys will see, because she gives this immunity once she takes a turn. And then if the other team doesn't draft a stripper, or perhaps you kill their stripper and stuff like that, what can they do? Like for example, um, if you go before Nahor, right? If she goes before Nahor and then she gives your entire team immunity, Nahor can only strip one person and then CC them. What are they gonna do about the other characters? Not to mention that she applies this immunity just like Aya cleanses, even if Aya is CC'd. So even when she's CC'd, you'll see one of the games, even when she's CC'd, she applies immunity to my whole team, and then I literally just win. Because I think it was a Lilith game or something like that, and then I just win because Lilith takes 2 turns, right? Lilith takes 2 turns to actually put her CC up. So she gets immunity the second time. There's no CC. She can't CC me. Like she's so like this character Senyu is absolutely amazing on top of the big damage that she can do. So yeah, you guys can check the build here. I have her crit damage, crit rate, crit damage. So the crit rate is abysmal, right? You guys already know. So I'm still tweaking her build a little bit, but this is what I ran with yesterday, okay? Double crit damage does the most damage. I tried double attack as well. It doesn't do as much damage as double crit rate. So, I mean double crit damage. I might change it to double crit rate because I want 100% crit. I'm tired of not critting some of the games. But yeah, that's pretty much my current build for her. So let's watch some of the replays. I try to force her a little bit, and some games went well, some games didn't, but we're starting to get a grasp on when to draft her, how to draft her. So some crazy games yesterday, guys. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I won 6 in a row, okay? Yesterday I won 6 in a row. Okay, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I lost six in a row. So what happened was I was beating players who weren't that much faster than me, or they were playing turn two or whatever. But then literally I started fighting speed motherfucking demons, bro. I started fighting everybody super duper fast, way faster than me. I couldn't do anything. They were just too fast, you know? But anyway, we had some really good games yesterday. So let's take a look at some games here. Okay. So if this game against Turtle, did I draft her? So I drafted her here. And I like this new battle stats stuff. Not really too important, but let's watch. You guys will see me cook this game. Okay, so let's just go into it. You guys know I always talk about the draft and stuff, so let's talk about the draft. So Turtle here, despite his name, motherfucker is actually pretty fast. If anything, I should change my name to Turtle or maybe even Snail. But anyway, so he first picks Rhea, okay? So of course I first pick Plume, and then I just threw Senyu in there. Fuck it, just throw Senyu in there. And then he goes Lowen. I don't know why he went Lowen here. Lowen and then lock Lily. So he locks Lily. And I was like, okay, so he might try to go fast. So I'm gonna lock Messiah here. Okay. If I lock Messiah, he won't be able to do Suki Messiah or Suki Lowen or something and just lock down one of my characters or nuke my entire team. Okay. So then um I also decided to pick Nahor. So looking at the team right now, he only has 3 characters. Okay. The first 3. So I see Lowen. I'm like, okay, does this guy just want to contest the initial speed because he has Freya and then lock Lily? And then he's going to pivot to like turn 2, right? He might pick a Holden, maybe a fast Holden or something like that, right? Because a lot of people have been running fast Holden as well. I've noticed. So I decided to pick Nahor just in case, right? So I can put some extra defense down and stuff like that too. So even if I don't CC Lowen or I don't CC Holden, those defense scalers, I can at least nerf their damage for a turn or 2, right? Because right now he doesn't have any cleansers. Okay, so he decides to pick Santic and Obel. Okay, so I'm thinking right now he picks Santic and Obel. He has no real damage on his team, which is why at this point, I was already thinking, okay, I'm banning Lowen. I'm just gonna deal with everybody else because they don't do any damage. And looking at my team, since I locked Messiah, if Messiah gets that 1 turn, I win, right? It's also because I know my Messiah is on Bulwark, right? So he doesn't have any real strip, right? He has to choose strip with Obel, and then maybe for Santic, maybe he can cooldown reset, but I'll still get 1 turn, right? I'll still be able to get 1 turn because I have Hoyan and Messiah on Bulwark. I want to try to get Nahor and Bulwark too, but you guys know I'm a turtle already. We'll figure it out in the next 2x, whenever that is. But anyway, so he decides to ban Plume here, right? Because if Plume cuts and she strips and she cuts and I get 1 turn, I pretty much win. So he bans Plume, I ban Lowen, and then let's watch this game. Watch the new character Senyu. I think I won because I got her immunity up. Let's take a look. So we'll watch on 2x. So he goes first, right? Normal stuff. He goes first. He brings up Obel. So he decides to strip here, actually. And my Messiah ended up resisting, which was absolutely massive. This is why you run Bulwark on Messiah, okay, guys? You have to run Bulwark on Messiah. So I take a turn here. He cooldown reset some of my characters, so I can't do anything. Now I get immunity on the whole team. Notice, I have immunity on my entire team now. Absolutely amazing. His Lily goes, my Messiah dies anyway, but that's not a problem because he has to re-strip here. He has to re-strip, and now he can't CC, he can't do anything to my team. Okay? So now, I actually win this game because Hoyan is nuts. Okay, cooldown increase on the Hoyan, not a big deal. Because now, because of that second turn, getting immunity that second turn, Obel was not able to do anything. Right? Because of that immunity. And here comes a big-ass nuke. That's actually not even that big of a nuke. Yeah. So just a tip for you guys. The reason why she doesn't nuke that much is because the speed difference is a major factor in whether or not she does damage. The other team was pretty fast, right? And they're faster than me and all that stuff. So her damage is lessened. So keep that in mind, guys, because you might have speed up, you might have speed down, whatever the case may be. Like her damage fluctuates throughout the game quite a lot because of the buffs and debuffs that are given throughout the game. But I definitely won that because of a Messiah resisting, right? Once he was able to resist, he wasn't able to stun my whole team and everything. But then the second part that really solidified my win in that game was when Senyu put up the immunity for my whole team. So he couldn't, so Obel could not stun my whole team. Nahor was guaranteed a turn. And Nahor froze the whole team, and that was GG. So that was a really good first showcase of Senyu against Turtle here. Next game against Testament. Oh, well, this is going to be like a showcase video, so I probably won't show this game. Let's see, any other games with her in? Here's another game with her in, so let's talk about this. So what happened here? So I went first. I'm going to pick Plume. I noticed he banned Messiah, right? Usually when you ban Messiah, what does that mean? You're going to play probably turn 2. Just took a sip of my water, no problem. Okay, so you're probably gonna play turn 2, or you're scared of getting one-shotted by Messiah, something like that. So with that in mind, I pick Plume. Of course, I always pick Plume first because I can deal with Ray Mary no problem, right? I'm very good at dealing with Ray Mary now. I'm not really that scared of her anymore. And he picks Lilium. Okay, I think that's a good pick. Second pick Lilium because in case I go CC, right? Because if I go CC, Lilium, if I can't kill her in time, she will most likely take a turn. She might stun somebody on my team, and then we're cooked, right? Stun and kill somebody, then you stun the whole team, stuff like that. But then Senyu here also gives me that immunity. So even if Lilium targets somebody and she manages to kill one character on my team, if Senyu goes first before Lilium, which she most likely will, right? Because she's built fast, then I get immunity. Lilium might be able to kill one character on my team, but the rest of them still get to do their thing, right? Okay, so next up, I decided to pick Senyu and lock Nahor. The reason why I lock Nahor here is because I know he's probably going to play turn 2, right? Because he bans Messiah. So I forgot what shell the Lilium was on here, but we'll see. I remember if it was on Mickey Mouse or something? I don't remember. Anyway, so I lock Nahor here to preemptively deal with his, perhaps his Aya or his defense scaling bruisers, okay? So next up, he locks Sylph as a healer, and then he picks the Ting. Okay, so at this point, I'm not sure why he picks the Ting here. Because if you look at my team, I don't have any pushers here, right? I have no pushers here. Not to mention, right? Not to mention, at this point in the draft, I have 3 strippers, okay? I don't know why he picked a Ting here. I literally have 3 strippers. I have Plume strip, Senyu also strips for some fucking reason, and then the Whore for single target strip, okay? So yeah, so he picks the Ting, and I'm thinking like, okay, now I'm gonna put 4 strippers in there because I need some extra damage. Right, Senyu does good damage, but I also have Hind on Revelation, so I'll have Revelation, Revelation, Revelation here. So Revelation might be back, guys. Holy shit, I have triple Revelation right now. The Ting just absolutely gets cooked by Heinrich. Okay, buff block and stuff like that, absolutely insane. And then I was thinking, okay, at this point, looking at his draft, right? Looking at his draft, I might end up banning the Ting, okay, because I've lost the Ting in the past, because he's just too good. So I might end up banning the Ting here. Who knows? So I decided to pick Lowen last pick, right? So the reason why I picked Lowen last pick is because I'm not gonna ban these 2. I'm gonna keep these 2. And if Lowen gets 1 turn, she can lock down Ray Mary, she can lock down Lilium, whichever one I need to lock up depending on the CC and the turn meter, stuff like that. Because I decided with Heinrich and 2, I literally have 4 strippers here, guys. I have 5. I literally drafted 5 strippers. So thinking about it, I was like, okay, let the Ting do his thing, because I'll just strip everything. I'm not running a push turn meter push team, right? I'm not running Freya, not running Lily or Mio. So the Ting is pretty much half useless there, especially with all the strips. Literally every single character is a strip on my team. So then he decides to pick Mio last pick. So I'm thinking, okay, Ray Mary slow as fuck, Lilium slow as fuck, Sylph slow as fuck, and the Ting might be relatively fast. So the only character on his team that can mess my initiation, like my initiative when I go first, is Mio. So whether or not his Mio was on Bloodbath or super fast or whatever the case may be, she is the immediate threat. So I decided to ban the Mio, and it worked out because I took the initiative and then I just cooked him. So let's watch this replay, guys. Okay, so Nahor goes first. Let the Ting do whatever the fuck he wants. It doesn't really matter. So I freeze everybody but Lilium, of course. Now Heinrich goes with the Revelation and buff blocks the whole team. Literally buff blocks the whole team. Except for, what's her face? Except for Lilium. But what is the Ting gonna do now? Can someone tell me? Lilium died. What the hell is the Ting gonna do? Nothing. Nothing. And I decided to S3 the healer there because I wanted the healer gone, right? I want her gone completely. The Ting, what's he gonna do? I have immunity on 3 of my characters. What's he gonna do? Literally nothing. And then he just gave up. And that was GG's. So very good. The immunity and the buff block. So I had 2 layers, right? With Heinrich buff block and then with Senyu for the... Excuse me. I just ate. But what was I saying? Okay, Heinrich with the buff block. So half of the Ting's kit is useless. And then I had immunity from Senyu for my entire team except for Lowen because of the turn meter order. But yeah, so in that matchup, in that draft, the Ting was fully cooked. I don't know why he picked the Ting anyway. But anyway, he got absolutely cooked there. Let me see. Is this another Senyu game? Great. We're gonna go over like all the Senyu games. Okay. So we have Messiah ban, right? So that means what? You're gonna play turn 2. Okay, you're gonna. Oh, this is the Lilith game. You guys are gonna see. Holy shit, this is the Lilith game. This is hype as hell. Okay, so he bans Messiah. He's gonna play turn 2. No problem. That sounds good to me. So I picked Plume, of course. He picks Ray Mary and Lowen. Okay, cool. So now I'm thinking, okay, Ray Mary, Lowen. I'm probably going to ban Ray Mary already at this stage because if Ray Mary gets one turn, I'm cooked. So then I go with Senyu and then I lock Nahor. Why do I lock Nahor? I like locking Nahor against turn 2 because they will most likely pick Aya. Motherfucker, this guy still picks Aya even though I have Nahor locked, but maybe that's all he has, right? Maybe that's all he had. So he picks Sylph and then Aya. Okay, totally fine. So then I go Heinrich and Mio. So at this point, looking at his team, right, he has 4 characters. He is slow. He is nowhere near as fast as me. So I don't need to pick Freya. I don't need to pick Lily. I don't need any real pusher. Like I don't need my team to push up anybody, right? I will get the first turn. I will at least CC somebody, do some decent damage on him. So I decide to pick Mio here. The reason why I pick Mio is because I'm going to go first. I'm going to CC somebody. Then I decided to pick Mio to push them back, and then there's also going to be a second layer of CC in the second or third turn once I cycle way past his entire team. Okay. So then he last picks Lilith, and that's totally fine. The only real threat on my team that I cannot deal with, right, is Ray Mary, because if Sylph or Aya cleanses, just luckily one wrong CC or the wound or whatever the case may be, I just get absolutely shit on. So I ban the Ray Mary, he bans the Mio, which is totally fine. I still have the initiative. I take the initiative the whole way through. Right? That's what I'm thinking. And I have Senyu to deal with potential CC, potential taunts and stuff like that, potential attack down from Lowen and stuff. So let's watch this game. It's actually a really good game. This is the game I was talking about earlier in the video. You guys will see. So Nahor goes first, okay? And guess what? Aya resists. Totally fine. Aya pushes everybody up. And at this point, though, when I was playing, I think I'm cooked. Right? At this point, I think I'm cooked. But guess what? Lilith does her thing. I fucking hate Lilith, but it's okay now. Boom. Nahor gets stunned. No problem. Why no problem? Because Senyu's about to go. Check it out, guys. Check it out. Okay. S3, just fucking get that big damage in from Revelation. Fuck it. Who cares if Aya cuts? Aya does not manage to cut here. Senyu comes in. Big ass nuke and immunity. Look at this immunity, okay, guys? Look at that big ass nuke. And now look at this immunity. Oh, it wasn't this game. Actually, it was this game. But now look, I have immunity now. If the skills pop, you saw that on my Plume. Look at that on my Senyu. Immunity. Who cares if she pops her skills? If Lilith pops her skills. I had immunity. And then at this point, it's just GG's. Now more immunity. What's she gonna do? She tries to S3 here. Wasn't enough. Maybe if she S3'd and Heinrich and Senyu died, she would have won. But it didn't work out there. And then I get another big ass Revelation nuke right here. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's all she wrote there. So Senyu is massive, guys. Senyu, so she cooks like turn 2 CC for sure. Like rewatching that and thinking about it, like turn 2 CC has no chance against her because turn 2 CC they don't get to go at all, right? They need an extra stripper. Usually turn 2 CCers they do not. They run like turn 2 tanks and bruisers and then they pivot to CC. But usually they do not have any strippers. Okay, guys, thinking about it now, that makes a lot of sense. They don't have strippers. How do they deal with the immunity? They don't. They cannot. Next game here, this guy banned my Senyu here, so probably not gonna watch this game. This guy also banned my Senyu, but I won. And then all these games here, guys, I just lost because I was way too slow. Like it was crazy. And then we had this last game here, no Senyu either. So as of right now, those are all of my gameplay for Senyu. Like I said, guys, the build is not fully finished. We're going to play a lot more of her tonight. I have been absolutely loving this RTA season. Oh my god, guys. The game is in a I can't even talk. But I think the game RTA for Etheria Restart is in an amazing spot right now. PvE is in an amazing spot right now, right? Nether Query just reset, so you guys can expect a lot of rewards from that as well. So I'm just loving Oh wait, wrong thing. I'm just loving ER right now. Okay, it's amazing, and you guys can see I'm pumping out videos every day because the game is fun. The game has never been this fun to me, which is why I just can just easily pump out content. You guys loving all the content. Thank you guys so much for the support. Also, quick note: it's almost time for these three to hit the meta, bro. Literally next week, like the first week of January, these three are about to hit the meta. I'm very excited. You guys know I'm running to Randot. Look at those milkers. Holy shit, why is she only an SR, bro? But she's about to be like a pseudo SSR after this, right? Or SR plus with those milkers. Jesus. Anyway, man, I can't thank you guys enough. You guys have been so amazing supporting me. I literally cannot thank you guys enough, okay? I'm just gonna keep giving away monthly passes, maybe once or twice a month or something like that. That you guys are really excited about that. Thank you guys so much. I stream every single night. There's still one more giveaway on New Year's for monthly passes. Like